So let's break this down really quick, really fast, really...
I'm trying to think.
I remember my first water. So we're going to break this down really quick.
That wasn't quick.
Dragons danced in the skies.
There's two main things that happen. Everyone wants to talk about it. Let's give the people what they want. It's provocative. Stannis
Get the people going.
Stannis is a dick. Everybody was starting to like Stannis. He was kind of becoming a badass, and then like more controversy for Game of Thrones. So let's talk about that first. So Stannis.
Well, he burned his daughter.
Yeah, he burned his daughter alive. I mean.
I didn't think that was going to happen.
I didn't either. It hurt. You had the episode where he talks to his... That bitch was like, maybe you should. And he's like, I'm not fucking burning my daughter alive. But then...
As you should.
Yeah. As you do. And then he had this touching moment with his daughter. And like, yeah, I kind of like Stannis. But then Ramsay with, I only need 20 good men and a butt fuck.
What is he fucking... and a butt fuck? That's the only way to keep you going.
Stannis runs in with his
It's like if you just say... If that was like him saying, look, if I get 20 good men... and have them each one butt fuck me, I'm ready to go!
That's what you need in the morning. Make time for vitamins. Davos goes in and there's this really touching scene and you're thinking, oh shit, this is gonna happen.
I knew it was.
Because he whittles her a deer and, you know, she's all sweet and that little girl's cute and even though, it's terrible. I hate it. But it's Game of Thrones. It's what happens in Game of Thrones.
Well, we've already had this controversy happening with Sansa, and people got mad about that. But again, this is the world that they live in.
Yeah, if you ask me, if it were up to me, I'd be like, they'd be like, do you want to burn this little girl alive on the stake and show it? I'd be like, fuck no, I don't want to do that. I like that little girl, but I don't run Game of Thrones, and you know this is what Game of Thrones has been. So you can't get mad about it now.
And you know what? It's like they live in a Tupac Shakur world. I see no changes. I wake up in the morning and I ask myself. Stannis wants to win this fucking war. He wants to do whatever he can and sacrifice everyone and everything to become the next.
You sound like you're siding with him.
No, I'm not. No. Hold on. And I'm not siding with him. I think he's obviously an asshole in what he's doing, but it's where he's become so obsessed with the idea of becoming the king on the Iron Throne, and he's listening to Melisandre, and she has fucked his brain up to no end. What was surprising really beyond this, because Stannis always had that cutting edge. He always had that edgy kind of feel to him that he might go a little bit extreme at points. I never thought he'd go this extreme, but he did.
It's the 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah, it is 5 o'clock. How do they do that? But it was actually what surprised me was his wife was trying to stop it.
Yeah.
Because she was always the one that was always like, no, screw, you know, her daughter, I want to keep her hidden away because I'm ashamed of her. And then she was like, stop it. So he's like, it's done, woman. And he was like watching and I'm like, holy fuck. It was just so, it was, but that scene and that one part was just so impactful. And that's what I think is so cool about this show. It generates so much conversation about everything and anything. And yes, it was a crappy thing, you know, you have a little girl being burned at the stake. You didn't see it, so they didn't go that far to show it or anything. But again, we've already mentioned it, it is that world, so I don't know why people...
But you could hear her screaming, and
Yeah.
that was really disturbing. I hated it. I mean, I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
I wish they didn't do it. I hated it, but it's Game of Thrones, so I'm not going to be like, how dare they? They didn't tell me kids were going to die.
I want to see what's going to happen is what Sir Davos is going to do when he gets back.
Yeah.
Because you know his loyalty's always been with Stannis, even after he took his fucking fingers, his bowling fingers. He's like, no, he left his bowling finger.
He looks like Shane Reno.
Yeah, he's like, But I want to see what he's going to do when he comes back now, and he's going to be like, you kill her. And he's like, he's like, you fuck! And then, you know, I don't know. Is he going to turn on? Is he going to... What if Sir Davos, for some crazy reason, went and gave Ramsay the information that he needed to take down Stannis' army?
It could happen.
Because he was so pissed off.
What if eventually Stannis becomes so overwrought with grief and depression once he finds out that Fire Dragon Lady's full of fucking shit, and the only reason he listened to her is because she's got nice tits.
But is she full of shit?
Yeah, she's full of shit.
No, because dude, she did create that monster.
Yeah, she palmed a baby out of her back, like a ghost monster. But that's how you do it. I think.
But she did it.
Maybe she's not full of shit, but she's got her own intentions anyways.
Yeah.
Because she was going to do Jon Snow.
Her vagina is deadly.
Embroidered to Stannis. Because
she was going to do Jon Snow because something special about Jon Snow. She wanted that seed in her belly.
Who doesn't want to do Jon Snow?
Well, yeah.
I mean, he looks like he smells a little bit, even though he's Batman.
Like pee.
No, he looks like he smells like the Batcave. like something dank.
Bat droppings?
Yeah, maybe it's the black beer.
Guano!
The second big thing that happens is you've got the dragon fuck. Dragon thing happens, and they give us what we've been waiting for. 2 episodes in a row. We've been waiting on the White Walkers, we've been waiting for dragons to fuck shit up, and we got them in 2 episodes. When that episode ended, dude, I was literally sitting there, I was going...
Yeah, that's usually how every once in a while that one of those episodes will leave you going, gate mount, insert dick. I loved Tyrion's look when she flew off on the dragon because he was like, he had that shock look, but I was waiting on him to be like, can I pick him or what? Okay, now I know you don't like Jorah, but motherfucker's trying everything he can to get back in that panties. And he wants to do everything, and he threw a spear to kill the Sons of Harpy before she killed, or before he killed the queen.
When he threw that spear, I thought he was throwing it at Daenerys at first. I was like, oh shit, he's done with the friend zone. It's over with. But no, he saved her fucking life.
Because I mean, every time he's standing there, he's like, bask in my glory. He's like, do you not see? And then all of a sudden he's like, God damn it. He's like, what the fuck can I do? Spear. Now come here and give me a kiss. No, I'm gonna run away and call on a dragon. He's like,
no, she did take his hand. She took his hand.
Good.
But then
good. I took her hand.
But then him and Magic Mike ran her right back into danger because there was nowhere to go. So then the dragons show up and save everything. But I did like how Lenny Kravitz got his, because he's a douche. I don't like Lenny Kravitz at all. Lenny Kravitz comes in, and dude, it was sneaky because she's like, where have you been? He was like, I was just making sure everything was in order.
You know what?
And then all of a sudden they get attacked.
Yeah.
Things that make you go,
Strange things are afoot at Circle K. But you know, I wanted to say is I thought it was cool too how you saw Tyrion on the advisor chair with Daenerys.
Yeah.
That was just a cool thing, and that kind of looked like future reference to maybe her being on the Iron Throne eventually, and him being her right-hand man.
Yeah, and then I liked how he was on her side too.
I loved it.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, this is stupid bullshit.
That whole sequence, I love all that interaction that was going on. Because it's like literally watching the Avengers appear on screen together, where you see Tyrion and Daenerys.
I had to do that just right though, because it could have been really cheesy. It could have been How to Train Your Dragon looking like her flying out of them, but dude, it was sick. When the dragons blew fire on everybody.
Did you think the dragon was gonna die? When they were throwing all those spears, I was like, oh, fuck.
I thought maybe the second dragon was going to show up and start fucking shit.
No, because they were still chained up. The other two dragons.
Well, that's why I don't know what I'm talking about.
Cut to reference. It was just a great sequence. I love that whole scene.
It was weird though. She flew away with the dragon.
But I know, where are you going?
Yeah, she flew away, but everybody else was still in the pit, and there were still a bunch of Sons of the Harpy.
But that's what I thought about Tyrion, was just like, I can pick them. But I'm saying Tyrion probably was just like, yeah, nobody's gonna fuck with her. How sexy can you get though?
I know, right?
Like the only thing sexy.
I don't know. I don't know if the dragon had sex appeal to her.
She's
you
hot.
Want to fuck her on a dragon?
Yep. I want to fuck her either on a dragon or a unicorn, whichever one.
When you come, it shoots fire.
That dragon's like, roar! I'm like, you spit it, bro. Jon Snow gets the people in through the gate, and then he tries to say hello to Ollie, and Ollie like gives him that, like, And I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Ollie, grow the fuck up. I mean, this has got to get done. Then you go from that to Jaime Lannister and Dorne, and he basically the Prince of Dorne or the King of Dorne, whatever he is, lets them go back.
That part's just kind of like a comedic sideshow at this point. Like it's just an extra,
it's
a little lighthearted thing to throw in
there
because Jaime's so likable, which I didn't think you'd say that in season 1.
I know, I love Jaime.
And Dorne is so likable, and Dorne
and Bronn is fucking,
or not Dorne, but Bronn gets punched at the fucking face. That was funny. He deserved it.
He got punched by Michael Clark Duncan.
I like how he walked out though. He's like, that posture looks good. That dude finally took control of his kingdom with that bitch. He was like,
I love that.
Don't you ever fucking talk to me like that again.
Arya sees one of the King's Guards. I don't remember his name. I'm sorry, guys. We don't remember their names specifically. There's so many fucking names going on. So whatever his name is, you guys know. Let us know in the comments. But she sees him and finds out that he's a big old pedo.
They should walk around with Coke bottles.
Because she saw that King's Landing guy, and she finds out he's a big old pedo. And he likes those young ones.
Oh, dude, I was so scared when she was in that brothel.
I thought that was gonna happen.
He was like, younger. And I was like, okay, the first time maybe, dude, but now you're getting weird.
And
he kept going younger, and then they brought a little girl. I'm like, God damn it, Game of Thrones. And then, I thought he was gonna see Arya and be like, I want.
Well, see, I thought one of two things. He either recognized her or he wanted to fuck her. I don't know which one. It was one of the two.
Gross.
But that was whatever. And then she goes back and. So that's an interesting side plot. That's an interesting side plot.
I can't wait to see that guy get it.
But really, there was nothing else other than the big, awesome dragon scene and the friggin'...
Yeah. It was still... They gave us, like I said, last week they gave us the White Walkers. This week they gave us the dragons. What's up for episode 10? I kind of have a feeling it's going to be like, surprise, nothing happens. But anyway, guys, that's our thoughts on this week's Game of Thrones. Comment below. Let us know. What were your thoughts on the episode? What do you think that final episode's going to bring? Let us know. Comment below. I'm Mike. His name's Jay.
Bring it!
Click the subscribe button.
Bring it!
Get some wham up in you.
Bring it! Just do it! Do it now!
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie.